Hi there, this is Jacqueline with Nickel and Dime Decor, and I recently had the pleasure of meeting a lady named Dee Burks, and she has a YouTube channel, and the name of her channel is Retirement Rescue, and it is just a channel for transitioning from the workforce to retirement. And it'll give you lots of pointers if you're interested in that, of how to do life's transition. So I'm going to show you the video, and it's all about why I decided to create a YouTube channel for quilting. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Bye. That people look at you like you're a green-eyed monster when you say that you have a YouTube channel.
Especially if you're over 40.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. At Bible study this morning, they said, she has a YouTube channel, like I was a freak, you know. So, hi, this is Jacqueline with Nickel and Dime Decor, and I want to thank you for letting me do this interview. It's an honor for somebody to want to interview me. It's quite nice. I started first I created a blog, then I did some Facebook, a little bit of Instagram, and now I'm on YouTube. And I like the YouTube channel better than any of the mediums that I've done so far. Because I'm 78 years old, and I didn't start quilting until I was probably 62. And I went to my very first quilt shop class. And those women had been quilting for 50 years. And it wasn't that they were ugly or rude or anything, but I was so uncomfortable. And my teacher would just flip through, you know, like I was supposed to be a professional. So anyway, I put a lot of stress on myself. It was a class you had once a week, and you had a lot of homework to get ready. Well, I worked myself up into just a frazzle, and the last Friday of the classes, I had 14 hours to put the binding on it, to quilt it, and if you're a quilter, you know that's impossible. But I worked for 14 hours on that thing, and all of a sudden I started getting an awful bad headache. And it went on through the night, and I ended up in the emergency room, and they gave me a shot. I go back the next day, and it's a different doctor. And he says, well, now, wait a minute, you should have gotten rid of that headache by now. Let's do a CAT scan. Ta-da, I had a brain bleed. So stress, you know, they say stress can kill you. Stress can kill you, it really can. I worked myself up into a frazzle. So anyway, I just got this idea. Why don't you do some YouTube videos and teach people in the comfort of their home, where there's no pressure, and they don't have to go through what I went through. So that's why I have a YouTube channel. And it's been slow progress. I've had it for 3 years. But just in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've seen a growth in it, and some of my videos are doing wonderful. And if you're a quilter, you know the yellow brick road pattern is, that was my first quilt I did on my YouTube channel. And so it has close to 15,000 views. And never dreamed anybody wanted to know about how to make the yellow brick road, but they did. And so I have found something that people need, and it's been helpful. And I have viewers in Australia and Germany and Canada and Great Britain and even Sri Lanka. I have some viewers over there. And I think that I have 4% of my viewers are men. So there's some men that like to quilt, and they wouldn't go to a quilt shop to a class, so it's great for them. So I think I found a niche that fits a lot of people, and that well, you're never too old to learn.
Right.
And you should never stop learning. And if you've ever had an interest in something, explore it and go for it. You know, it's never too late. So that's what I encourage.
What do you think has been the best thing about your YouTube for you?
For me, just, I guess, being able to express myself I have broadened my horizons. I've tackled quilts I never would have done before. And right now, I'm doing a t-shirt quilt. And I've never made one before, but I know lots of people make them, and a lot of people would like to try them. So it's been able to grow myself and make things that I don't make all just quilts. I have placemats and novelty items, and I love to make pillows, little accent pillows. So it's not just quilts, but mainly quilts.
Well, how do you feel about being monetized? How are you?
Well, I look at it as a great way to have some passive income. I mean, why not do something I love to do and get paid for it? That would be wonderful. So that's what I hope for. It's like I say, it's taken 3 years, but Rome wasn't built in a day, so they say. So I'm looking forward to my first paycheck.
Well, talk to people about how you learned all the technology you needed to know to do uploads and things.
That's kind of frightening, you know, to start in your not knowing any of it. My nephew helped me make my first video, and it was just on my phone. And he helped me for about a month, and then he moved to Austin and left me high and dry. So I was forced to learn, and I just looked at all of those YouTube videos on how to do it over and over and over myself, you know. And having the blog helped me a little bit because I knew how to post and how to do things. So that did help a lot. But the algorithm of YouTube is something I still haven't figured out. I don't understand.
Nobody has.
I don't know what it is all about. But I keep hoping I'm going to hit that algorithm one of these days. So. But YouTube, I think, is much easier than having a blog, or even Facebook sometimes. There's a lot of scams on Facebook. There's not on YouTube, so it's a little safer also.
Okay, and one of the things I forgot to ask you is, what did you do in your life before this, when you weren't retired?
Our business, I was the bookkeeper. For almost, we started in 1990. Well, we were there probably 27 years. And I was the bookkeeper for the business. And then in between all of that, I bought an H&R Block franchise and had that for 8 years. That was quite an experience. I had 7 employees.
Oh, wow.
Over at Hereford. It was a fantastic business. And so Mary Kay for 18 years. So, but that's basically Oh, I was a supervisor at one of the banks there in Hereford before. My very first job was at a feed yard, weighing trucks and working in the office. And my allergies and health was so bad over there, that job about killed me. The dust just, you go get in your car and your car was just covered, you know. So I didn't last there but 2 years. But I learned a lot.
How do you feel about the community you've built on YouTube?
Oh, I just love all of them. I feel like I know them. They'll say, "Hi, it's so nice to meet you," in their comments. And, you know, just like we are old friends. And it's so much fun. One lady used to live here in Amarillo, and now she lives in Austin. And I felt like it was just old home week talking to her, you know, on the comments. And I never let a comment go unanswered, or I comment. If they're going to take the time to comment to me, I'm gonna write them back. So, and I try to, if they have a quilt question, I try to answer it as soon as possible. And so. Yeah, it is a community.
Well, where do you see the future of this? How long do you think you'll be doing this?
Oh, I don't see any reason to quit. Even if I never made a dime, I think I'd just keep going because it's fun. And I'm a widow, and I've lost a son, and it keeps me from feeling sorry for myself. It gives me a purpose in life. And I'll keep doing it. I have a little sign in my sewing room that says sewing is my therapy. And amen, that's so true. Even when my husband was on hospice, I still kept doing my videos up until the very last. And I'd look at that sign and I'd think, yep, you got it. Sewing is my therapy.
Well, how has it been meeting other YouTubers?
How's it been? Oh,
meeting other YouTubers.
You're my first YouTuber, I tell you. That people look at you like you're a green-eyed monster when you say that you have a YouTube channel.
Especially if you're over 40.
Oh, gosh, it's amazing. At Bible study this morning, they said, she has a YouTube channel, like I was a freak, you know. So, yes, it was very, very nice to get to know you because, yes, we understand what's going on here. And you understand your viewers and I understand mine. And sometimes they can meet.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have common interests, so.
Well, this has been lovely.
Yes, it has.
Love you. Thank you so much for letting me do this.
Oh, thank you for asking.
Okay.